So this video is about joining threads, and you can see that I haven't got an awful lot of thread left on that needle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a couple of stitches along. This is a piece of flat peyote, but it's still the same as what you've been doing. Just don't like doing joins at the very end of a row. I'm then going to take my needle off that thread, and I'm going to put an overhand knot in it. So an overhand knot is like the knot that you would tie, and was described to me, at the end of a balloon. And that needs to go about 3 or 4 bead holes along, and then pull. Okay, so you've got a knot in that end. You're then going to take a second thread. What you're going to do with that one is tie a half hitch, a looped thread through it, a slip knot. So through. So you can see that I can pull that it undoes. So let me put that knot back on. And then what I'm going to do is the end of thread with the overhand knot, I'm going to pass through the centre. Okay. And then I'm going to pull the slip knot closed up against that knot. And in your thread, you'll actually feel it click normally to say that it's closed. In my thicker thread, it doesn't do that. And then thread your needle back on, and then carry on beading. Now, the first couple of times you will find that it's a bit harder to pull through, because you are pulling through now 3 thicknesses of thread, and you've got a knot there. So carry on beading. Again, it pulls a bit, and then the final one. Okay, so now my knot is actually inside that bead, and then carry on to the end of the row. So when I do my next row, which for straight peyote means I turn over my work and work across, I'm going to have 2 ends. All I need to do is to hold those as I'm working across the row. And I just work my row just as normal. I might get a little bit of resistance in places because I've got thicker threads going through my beads. But let me just carry on. And because we've knotted it in the middle, and that knot is now hidden away, our work is secure, and literally we can carry on beading. So no messy weaving backwards and forwards. Literally with these ends we can just snip them off, and your work is secure.